Carpal tunnel surgery might be spouted as an easy way to fix the hand pain and numbness that's in your hand. And while that might be true, there are complications. There's always complications to surgeries. So I want to share with you a story of a patient of mine who had a failed carpal tunnel release, and then now he's coming because he also developed trigger thumb. Who would have thought he would get a new problem? So he came into me, he had been dealing with problems with his carpal tunnel now for several years and decided to go ahead and have carpal tunnel surgery. It's on his right hand. He actually has it in both hands, I believe, but he had surgery on his right hand, and now he's debating should he even have it on the other hand, because after he had surgery to his carpal tunnel, he is now developing what's called a trigger thumb. So every single time he wakes up, he feels like his hands are really stiff and his thumb is constantly clicking and it's starting to hurt. He had injections to his thumbs. So hold on, let me back it up. His surgery was back in January or February of this year. We are now in June, right? Mid-June. We're talking about 6 months later. And why is his hand still weak, stiff, and painful? Yes. Did the numbness and tingling that's there at night go away? He's like, yeah, for the most part, it's not as severe, but he's like, I still feel like my hand is really weak. When we did the assessment, his grip strength on this hand is only 55 pounds, and on his left hand, it's 85 pounds. If you're right hand dominant, your right hand dominant hand should be about 10% stronger than your left hand. So I asked him, did you have any formal therapy after your carpal tunnel? And he said no. His doctor didn't think he really needed it, and he didn't think he really needed it either because he could watch videos, he can figure it out on his own, and that's perfectly fine. But at some point, when that doesn't work, definitely getting therapy is going to be really important. But what held him back was he started developing a trigger thumb. Now, before I go into these two, let me share a little bit about what he's been doing. So he decided to get some putty online, and because he saw that when you do gripping, that's the thing that can help with carpal tunnel and with getting your strength back. Their putty or exercising your hand can get your strength back, but there's an order to it, because you don't always need strengthening. You need to actually get motion first and then get strengthening. The really tricky thing about carpal tunnel that most people miss out on is that when you make a fist a lot, we have what's called intrinsic muscles. There are muscles that start in your hand and end in your hand, and they help us to make a fist. What happens with that is the muscles that are inside your hand, when you make a fist, they slide into your carpal tunnel. So they cause even more compression. So one of the things that we looked at, he's lost some motion. He's lost motion in his wrist because of the scar here, and because of all that constant gripping he had, all of his muscles here that pull your fingers, muscles that pull your fingers down start in your elbow. So they start in your elbow, they cross your wrist, they go to your fingers. So the more that you make a fist, the tighter you make it. So he started to lose wrist motion. I'm sharing this with you because I know that a lot of people think, oh, carpal tunnel surgery is nothing. Surgery is a risk, and a lot of times doctors, patients, they don't think that they need carpal tunnel therapy afterwards because it's a relatively easy surgery. And for the most part, I would say like maybe 70% of people don't need it, and then the 30% need it. Know the difference and get yourself to a professional. You can go to an occupational therapist, a certified hand therapist, just someone who works with hand and arm injuries and can help you. Second part to my story is that he has trigger thumbs. He has it on both thumbs. And he's like, why is it after this surgery I started to develop trigger thumb? Right? Well, let me explain. I'm going to draw my left hand, even though this is happening to his right hand. It's just because I'm right hand dominant, right? So trigger thumbs happen two ways, and they happen because you hit it, and the other way is chronic, right? It just kind of comes out of nowhere. Trigger thumbs and trigger fingers don't just come out of nowhere. There is a muscle imbalance. There is something going on. And of course, he's telling me I have neck issues, I have past shoulder issues, have had all these things because we live in our body 24/7. And so I want you to be aware that thumb and index finger, anytime you have thumb and index fingers coming out of nowhere, that sometimes can come from your neck, right? Hand is very connected to your neck. This is C6, this is C7, right? Stop being an asshole, get some help. C7, C8. So a lot of times when people have hand issues, going to a therapist that will look at everything is going to be fundamental. Unfortunately, this is what happens when we live in an insurance-based world where insurance sort of dictates what you do. So a lot of therapists have kind of fallen into that. If you're coming for your hand, I'm only going to look at your hand. So unfortunately, what happens is the hand therapist will like, I'll only look at your hand. And then like, it must be coming from somewhere else. And you go to someone who works on necks and they're like, they're only looking at your neck. You need to find somebody who will look at everything, really, right? So when people have trigger thumbs and people have carpal tunnel, one of the very first things that we look at here at my clinic, hands-on therapy services, is did I introduce myself? Oh my God, I'm so rude. I'm so sorry. My name is Huang. I'm an occupational therapist and certified hand therapist, and I have a clinic in Miami, Florida. I also teach therapists online. But one of the things that we look at when it's carpal tunnel is carpal tunnel comes from the nerve that goes through the carpal tunnel area, comes from the neck down the shoulder, down the elbow, and into the wrist. So when someone tells me that they have carpal tunnel and they've had it for years and they have a history of shoulder problems, they have a history of neck problems, we need to treat the whole body. And then when he's telling me he has trigger thumb on both hands, anytime it's both hands, like hello people, it's coming from somewhere up here. It's very rare that you're going to have like bilateral both hand problems and it's just only in the hands, right? It does happen every once in a while, but in this case, let's stay focused, Huang. In this case, he has bilateral trigger thumb, and so the muscle that goes to the thumb that allows it to click, it starts down here. It crosses the wrist, right? It doesn't cross inside the tunnel, but it crosses the wrist and it makes a turn and it comes up your thumb. We have two boulders. They're called sesamoid bones. They're two boulders, I call them, right? That hold that tendon in its place. And what happens is when that tendon is wonky, all right, it's not sitting where it's supposed to sit in between that boulder. Every time you move, you're going to click. You're going to click. So when things pass your wrist, if your wrist is not moving well, then your thumb is not going to move well. Then your fingers are not going to move well. So one of the things that I'm starting to work with my patient with all of his, hand, carpal tunnel, scars, neck problems, is we start in the spine. So we are starting with the lower back. We're moving the lumbar spine. We're moving the thoracic spine. And we do all that in order to move the cervical spine, right? So we need to loosen up the neck and the shoulders. And as soon as we did that, his wrist loosened up and we started to mobilize his wrist a little bit, move his scar around, and lo and behold, his trigger thumb went away. Not all the way, but it went away. And now we just have to continue that process to find out what's going on so we can fix it and get to the root cause. He's already had injections to his thumbs. They didn't last. Injections that don't last means that that's not the root cause of the problem and that there's something else going on. So I hope that this story, if this resonates with you, let me know. Let me know if this helps you. There's some tidbits in there so you can take it back to your therapist. Go talk to your doctor, go talk to your therapist. Everyone needs an occupational therapist or a physical therapist. that knows some shit about some shit to be able to help them. Find a local person. If you can't find a local person, reach out. My link's below. If you're in Miami, I can help you. But don't think that hand problems are just in the hand. It is more complicated than that. Sometimes it's coming from the neck, sometimes it's coming from the shoulder, sometimes it's coming from the elbow, and then for sure it's coming from the wrist and hand, right? So getting to the root cause of all those things will help you to get your results better and faster. My goal is always better and faster. I want to get you 100% recovery, and I want to help you to determine whether therapy and that natural holistic route is for you, because majority of the time it works. Then every once in a while people do need surgery, but wouldn't you feel better and more confident about your decision for surgery once you've done everything that you needed to do, to know that, hey, I do need surgery, instead of jumping into surgery and then now look 6 months later we still effing around with this scar and this problem and this hand pain, right? It is majority of the time coming from somewhere else, and you deserve to live an active, pain-free life. And my patient is getting older, and I'm getting older, so I know that there's a certain amount of upkeep that we have to maintain our body so we can enjoy our later years. I know I do. I hope you do. So I hope this video helps. If it resonates with you, definitely like the video, share it with somebody that needs to see this. If they're having hand carpal tunnel, trigger thumb problems. But yeah, if you need my help, reach out. My links are below. All right. See you later.